Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XV collaboration. So, we're going to be starting out today in Final Fantasy XV, and then we're going to be making our way over to Final Fantasy XIV for the second half of the collaboration. So, let's go ahead and hop right in, and we're going to load a game that we previously used during one of the chill streams I did quite a while back. And it is this one here.
Help! Please! Somebody help me!
Hey,
Alright.
you guys hear something?
Sure did. Sounded like somebody calling for help.
Shall we have a look around, Noct?
Okay, bear with me for one moment. I do see that there's a little bit of choppiness in the stream. Let me see if I can fix that real quick here. If I remember correctly, last time I had to kind of turn things down a bit. A little better. Let me make one other adjustment here, and that should take care of it. There we go. That's much better. Alright, let's make our way over there and see who we have. How about that? We got a fat chocobo over there.
Yikes! That is the most humongous chocobo I've ever seen!
Get off me!
You okay? You know, considering you're underneath a giant bird.
It appears to have found a new nesting spot.
Usually, I can entice it into moving with a treat.
Right, chocobo feet. Okay, hold on.
We probably have some Gazal greens on us. Oh, that's cute, the little marker there.
Got beef with my greens?
He's a pretty picky eater. He only eats the very best veggies.
Sounds like somebody I know.
That's so. Nah, Noct wouldn't eat his veggies if they were the last food on Eos.
All right. Perhaps we should pop by the post. Wiz might have some good food for sale.
Alright, so for that, we're going to take a quick little drive over to the Chocobo stables.
Wow, I never knew chocobos could grow up to be such big birds.
It is quite curious, given that chocobos are known for their high metabolism.
Those lucky cluckers.
So let's go over to the map point for the place. Here it is.
No, body issues aside, this is kind of a pressing matter. So why don't we give the young lady a hand?
Gotta say, it's nice being back here in Eos once again. This is probably going to be the last piece of content that we actually look at for Final Fantasy XV, just given that everything that happened related to the other DLC that was supposed to happen, which was basically going to change how the timeline ended, with essentially Noctis revolting against the gods. Unfortunately, that is going to instead be in the form of a book. So I'll be picking that thing up just because I am interested to see how they actually go about doing that. My suspicion is it has to do with what Noctis's father did a while back, in that he basically created the carbuncle statue, which in turn protects Noctis anytime he dies. And you can see this yourself on the easy mode. If he ever goes down, Noctis will be revived by carbuncle. It's basically a failsafe that prevents Noctis from ever truly dying. And it's because of carbuncle that you also get what happens with the ending of Final Fantasy XV.
Old girl could really use a car wash. And then we'd best stop at the nearest petrol station.
Looks like we stopped just short here, so let me go ahead and pull it in manually.
Time to go.
All right.
But yeah, the fact that the game essentially loops at the end.
Listen, Noct. I have got this insatiable urge to take a photo with a chocobo. Can we go? Like right now?
That's what we're trying to do here, Prompto.
If you really want to, sure.
I do. I really do. Oh man, where should I get the shot?
Here we go. Not quite sure why the game was trying to fight me there. Alright, everybody out.
So where's a guy supposed to find fat chocobo feet?
I need to set the right quest here. This should be Adventurer from Another World.
Let's ask the shop clerk, or one of the breeders.
Howdy. Got lots of good stuff in stock.
Alright. And there we go. Premium Gazelle Greens. Let's pick those up.
Thanks. Come back soon.
These look positively grand.
Yeah, so leafy.
I better love it. And the little lady'll be saved.
Speaking of, she looked a bit peculiar. Those pointed ears certainly piqued my curiosity.
Didn't notice.
Well, you can have a good look when we go and give...
And that is exactly what we're going to do. This time I'm actually going to do the fast travel over there. So, let's see, where is that? It's still kind of far away. There we go. That's the one we're looking for.
These greens. So how about a breather?
Alright, so let's run our way over there and help that little lady out. Indeed. That's Miquo'te.
We brought you some high-quality greens.
Just set them down over there. Take it easy up there, will ya? much. You're lifesavers.
Don't sweat it. After all, helping people's what hunters do best.
Whoa now. Easy there, tough guy.
Hunters?
You know, people who slay wild beasts and stuff.
Oh. So you're like adventurers. I'm Yajime of the Y Tribe.
The what tribe?
So glad I ran into you. I have the perfect quest for you adventurers. You know that big walled area nearby? Something terrible is about to happen inside.
You mean the Imperial base? What are they plotting within?
They're preparing to perform a divine summoning. They're going to summon a god.
Right.
As opposed to...
I believe the name speaks for itself.
And you're not freaking out? If that wicked primal shows up here, this world will be in big trouble, you know? You don't want that to happen, do you? You have to help me, please.
Okay, jeez.
Oh, great. Here, take this link pearl. We can use it to keep in touch with each other.
Whoa, slow down a sec.
Let's be sure to meet up again a little later. All right, adventurers. See you soon.
Hey, wait up!
Guess she wasn't listening.
Alright, so... Obviously the pros really have no idea what she's talking about.
Does this mean we're locked into helping her?
And going on an adventure?
Given the Empire's penchant for demonizing the divine, I'm afraid we can't stand to let this go.
So what? We just follow her straight into the belly of the beast?
Well, my friends, doesn't sound like we have much of a choice.
Indeed, so let's go ahead and make our way over there.
Clear skies, with the temperature rising.
Nice.
So Noct, haven't taken pics at whatever catches my eye, but what do you want to see?
Me, I guess?
No prob. Leave it to me.
What? No, I was kidding.
What's going on here? Probably a good idea. Seems like the right road. And indeed, this is taking us right to where we need to go.
Everybody out.
Aye, aye.
Where do we go from here?
You gonna get that?
How am I supposed to get it? Like, this?
Oh, hi there. It's me. Yajime. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Oh, perfect. Now we can talk to each other any time.
Okay, listen, first... Never mind. Where are you?
Inside the walls. I found a place where I can see what they're up to.
You're already inside? Look, we're on our way. Just stay put.
All right. Be careful, adventurers. The voids then come out at night, and you most certainly want to steer clear of them, so you'd better act while the sun is up. See you soon.
So, this content is recommended for players level 45 or higher. Also, you cannot save or load your game, nor use online menu functions while inside. Oh, now that's cute. having the the dungeon prompt pop up like this here. After Noctis and his companions save the strange young woman Yajime, she provides information about a dangerous primal who shall soon be summoned into this world. The chosen king turned brave adventurer must now infiltrate an imperial base and put a stop to the summoning ceremony.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
After the Empire withdrew its troops, this base remained completely barren until now.
Yajime? Where are you?
Hey! Can you see me? Up here! There's something I want to show you. Do you think you can possibly make it over this way?
On my way. Stay right where you are. She's got something to show us. I'll go.
By yourself?
Yeah, it's faster that way. And who knows what she'll do if we take too long.
Good point. We'll stay here and take care of whatever comes our way.
Alright, let's make our way over there.
Yes, that's it! You can climb up around there and make your way over.
Got it.
Alright, so we have to jump across gaps to reach Yajime. Looks like this is the way up over here. What's this cat doing here? Use point warp markers if you fall from high ground. Okay.
Keep going! You'll be able to see it pretty soon!
This better be worth it.
All the way over there. Oh. There we go.
You made it! I'd expect nothing less from an expert adventurer.
Right. So, what was it you wanted to show me? And what the hell's up with those ears and that tail?
First, what I wanted to show you. Here. Why don't you use this telescope and see for yourself?
I don't know where I'm supposed to look.
Do you see that huge machine and that strange-looking ritual going on?
Let me see.
Alright, so let's zoom in here.
What are those things? And what are they doing?
They're XIV beastmen. They're getting ready to perform the divine summoning. It's a secret ritual that calls forth Garuda, Lady of the Vortex, chosen primal of the Ixal.
Right, I get it. Just like forging a covenant. And what happens if this Garuda shows up, anyway?
Well, the gods manifest themselves by drawing energy from the land. And this particular god is supposed to be really vicious.
Uh-huh, which means lots of destruction. Well, guess we better do something then.
Exactly. I know it's a dangerous endeavor, but you adventurers have to stop the ritual before it's too late.
Was that
We
chocobo?
ought to be able to get to the ritual area through that door.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure it's locked now. I think they locked it after I escaped, so nobody could interfere with the summoning.
Sounds like they're really devoted to their cause. Hey, it's that chocobo.
Oh no! What's he doing here? He's my partner, you know? I can't really look after him properly while I'm in the middle of my research, so I let him eat whatever he wants, which happens to be quite a lot.
Huh? What kind of machine is that?
I believe it's this world's version of a teleporter. I found myself right next to it when I came to, so it may have brought me here.
What do you mean, this world?
You know, your world. The one we're in right now. That device must have linked up with one of the ancient Allegan teleporters I found back home. I racked my brain, and that's the only theory I could come up with.
Sure. Sounds like something straight out of a video game.
Oh, and as for my ears and tail, have you really never seen a Miquo'te before?
You mean, they're real?
Very real.
Alright, so it looks like we're looking for one more thing around here. What's that?
What are those spheres moving around down there?
They're moving now? That's funny. I'm pretty sure they were stationary when I escaped from this place.
Can't activate anything with the ship there. What's this here?
What's with that statue over there?
You mean, you haven't come across one in your adventures? I can sense the ethereal power of the winds flowing through that statue. I suspect it has something to do with the divine summoning of Garuda.
Well then, I guess we'd better go check it out.
Alright, looks like that's it. No need to continue scouting.
Well, that should about cover it. Probably can't get into the ritual area just yet. Maybe we better start by checking out that statue.
Sounds good. And I'll go with you this time.
That's quite a story you brought back down with you. No wonder you took so long.
I'm kinda jealous. Sounds just like a video game.
But we mustn't treat it like one. Still, we've seen our fair share of fantastical happenings, so we can't write it off outright.
Yeah, your Jimmy seems genuinely worried about the whole thing. Least we can do is go check it out.
Oh, thank you. You adventurers are the best.
Alright, let's find that statue.
Watch out, Yujime!
I'll distract him. You guys take him out.
I'm going all out.
Just don't get too carried
Get back!
Let me help.
Smell.
I just so happen to know a little bit about Hina. Leave the healing to me.
Knocked! How come you can't do that?
How the hell should I know? Just focus on the task at hand.
Here goes nothing!
Would have liked to wrap that up more quickly.
That takes care of that.
Tell me, what sort of magic were you using?
Just a simple curative spell. I'm only a novice.
That
No
book.
way! You're out of this world! Literally.
You sure saved our skins. Just don't forget to save your own, too.
Yeah, the fact that she's got that book there means that she's a scholar.
Huh? So, is this that statue you talked about?
Not simply any statue, it's an artistic interpretation of the emissary of the winds. One of the messengers.
A friend of Gentiana's?
She never said anything about him.
Well, it's not surprising. Likely because the only tomes that mention it are of dubious origin. Her name has been lost to the ages. No one's sure it ever existed at all.
The Empire seems pretty sure. I mean, check out all this equipment. They're doing some serious research.
I'd like to inspect it as well. There's something unusual about it. A strange power slumbering within.
Who cares about some forgotten chunk of Imperial rock? I think we've got more important business on our hands.
Indeed, the XIV. Considering the way those sentries attacked earlier, I'd say the Beastmen have begun using the base as their own.
Then I say we let sleeping statues lie and go kick some Beastman butt.
All right.
Alright, let's make our way over to the place where we can actually deal with these guys.
Check it out!
Meteor shards? The XIV Beastmen must be using them.
So, do you think we're gonna have to throw down with those XIV?
It depends on what kind of reception we get.
Jimmy, didn't you say they almost captured you?
Yes, I was so scared. If my chocobo hadn't been with me, who knows what would have happened? To think of all the horrifying things they could be doing to me right now.
Oh, whatever those horrifying things are, I definitely don't want them being done to me.
Well, we're glad you made it to safety.
Quick. You
Well,
paying
here we are.
attention?
These guys get through from a warp strike.
Yes, sir.
Physics. Oh, I did it!
You're on fire today!
What can I say?
Gotcha!
Leave the healing to me. Here it comes. Healing for you. Physics.
Never knew what hit him.
I wonder if the ring would work. Actually, I don't have the MP for that right now.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
Let's get this open.
They come featherless nukers have. To our goddess this new land belongs. To Garuda. Interfere with her summoning. Featherless ones must not. Must not.
They're always looking for a fight.
Hey, we knew it was coming. No point complaining now.
I'll keep you healed. You just focus on fighting.
Keep it together!
There's like no warp points around here.
Healing for you.
Ignis! Pronto! Oh, just the thing.
Let me brighten your day!
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio.
Yep.
Never fear! Prompto's here! You're done for.
Try to take this guy out.
It's working! Keep it up, boys!
Let's go, fellas.
Oh yeah!
Ready.
Here it comes!
So unwieldy this machine is.
Watch out!
That did it.
Kill you all!
Is everyone alright?
Peachy, thanks for the healing.
I must say, the XIV beastmen seem all but hell-bent on seeing their so-called divine summoning to completion.
Well, we'd better hurry then. I don't think we'd stand much of a chance against the Lady of the Vortex.
Gotta find a way in first. They should be just beyond that wall.
Let's see what this teleporter is.
This is the teleporter, I presume. It looks strikingly similar to Solheim's magic technology.
You think this is what the Ixal used to get here?
Actually, how should I put this? You see, they didn't come here of their own accord. I brought them.
What?
I kind of borrowed some valuable scholarly documents from their camp, and they kind of caught me red-handed. I managed to escape into some ancient ruins, but then there was this little accident, and, well, here we all are. I'm sorry I kept quiet about it. I should have told you.
Well, no need to apologize now. I mean, you did cause some trouble, but at least you're trying to make things right.
Yeah, if it was me, I probably would have just turned tail and run.
We appreciate you helping us understand the situation. Why not allow us to help you in return?
Exactly. Leave it to us.
After all, that's what adventurers do, right? Save people and stuff?
Wow, guys. What would I do without you? I'm gonna do everything I can to help too.
Alright, let's get in there. Security system error. Emergency lockdown activated. Security clearance required.
Oh, good. Gotta get it unlocked. Huh. There, all done. Should be able to open the gate now.
Well, that was really quick. Alright, in we go.
No, don't tell me we're too late.
Come on!
Uh-huh. What was that?
Oh, no, you don't! What the?
Did you get him?
I didn't even touch him.
The shards!
Well, that can't be good.
Things are about to get ugly.
Watch out, adventurers! The Lady of the Vortex is coming! I could have sworn I just heard her.
Look! There she is! Oh no. Were we too late?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. It doesn't look like they went with the 1.0 model. It looks like they went with the 2.0 model instead. I would have figured the 1.0 would have worked, or rather would have looked a bit better.
Wretched insects of this alien world! Rejoice and fall to your knees in supplication! I, the supreme deity Garuda, shall rule over the skies and fill them with storms!
We've already got our share of problems down here. This divine intervention is the last thing we need.
These insolent insects seem not to know their place. Behold as my gales drown out your arrogant protestations. Tremble as my winds tear you limb from limb!
Alright, here we go.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
This is gonna take a while. You wish.
Against us.
It's not gonna stop us. You rang? See ya!
I will make you pay! Wind!
Let's see if the ring can do anything, once we can get her down.
Gotcha!
That could have been pretty bad, don't you think?
Well, I'm still standing, aren't I?
My power is limitless, my children legion!
Ah, she even called her friends in.
Say your prayers.
Doesn't look like that actually did anything. Oh well.
Gladio, Ignis!
I've just the thing.
Nice work, Gladio.
I will make you pay! I will wipe you all
Rockto, you're up. Hey, Ignis,
break
your
just the
justice. Gladio, do it!
that finishes one of them off. There goes the second.
Allow me. Your time is coming.
Damn, she's tough.
Adventurers, look!
I don't know whose voice I'm following, but as long as you're helping me out, I'm with you.
I will wipe you all out.
Let's get this summoning going. That's a very nice Garuda model.
I will make you pay. No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible!
Is it over?
Hey, where's Noct?
Adventurers! Are you all right?
Yes. We three, at least.
Oh no. No! This can't be! There you are.
Oh man, I thought you disappeared on us.
Are you hurt?
No, I think I was just dreaming.
You sure you're okay there, Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so afraid you'd been whisked away to my world this time.
Speaking of which, do you think you'll be able to make it back?
Well, I'm not sure. If I manage to arrive here in one piece, I imagine I'll be able to head home safely too.
Do you really think so?
But of course, I'm not worried. Besides, as a natural historian, the opportunity to explore an unknown world fills my heart with excitement. I'm going to stay here a while and do some more research. If you adventurers have anything you'd like me to investigate, just let me know. Oh, that's right. I never asked any of your names.
Bit late for that.
Come on, show the young lady a little kindness. I'm Gladio.
Me next. Prompto's my name, photography's my game.
Photography?
Taking pictures?
Hold on a sec. You had your turn.
How could I forget the bespectacled gentleman with the bespoke wardrobe? Chefiness!
You're some wingman.
I was defeated by the gods and awakened by a traveler from another world. Over my long sleep, my name has been forgotten. I shall therefore take on the name of the goddess of storms. Henceforth, I am Garuda. Together with the gods, I shall bring winds of dawn to your era of twilight.
Noctis acquired the Mark of the Vortex, a symbol of the ancient messenger's favor. Noctis can now summon the Messenger of the Winds. Press and hold the left trigger when the button is displayed in battle. Alright, so the quest is complete. It looks like we've also gotten some glamour prisms here. New combat content. Emergency lockdown mode has been disengaged. Access the training node to initiate a combat session. Trading post open. Exchange materials earned in combat for powerful arms inspired by the Lady of the Vortex. All right, let's take a quick look at this combat node here.
What? Again?
Hold on. It's not attacking.
Perhaps it comes in peace.
Hey, there's something written here.
Training node activated. Reproducing battle records. Note, report any bugs to sysadmin ASAP. Record reproduction complete. Ready for replication. All hail Imperial technology. Spoils rewarded upon victory. All hail Imperial generosity. Enhanced replication available. Calculating combat levels. Initializing replication system. Select the combat level. Alright, let's take on the first one here. My level is not quite high enough to take on the level 120. Plus, we kind of had that easy victory with the summon there. And that was funny that they had the hard mode.
Unto me, I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Yeah, this is apparently called hard mode, which is very similar to how it is over in Final Fantasy XIV.
Gladio! Nice work, Gladio!
Knock! Back me up! Even our best still isn't good enough.
With that attitude, it isn't.
Here I am! Get back!
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
My storm will consume you.
Let's get Gladio up back up.
The sky is mine alone.
Try this!
Insolence shall not go unpunished.
No big deal.
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
Doesn't look good.
My power is limitless. My children legion.
Give me.
Okay, let's break out the armature.
Lights on now. Ready, guys?
Ready!
Oh yeah!
Hey, Gladio!
Watch out! I'm just the thing.
Ooh! Let's get him back up.
There is no escape. No madness. Here we go. Playthings give you strength.
Okay!
Try this!
My children lie to make you pay!
Nice work!
Taste the power of a supreme god! You detestable scuttling beetles! Get them! Get them!
Alright, boys, we're in the home.
No mortal should possess such power! This is impossible!
Hell yeah!
And down goes Garuda.
Myself sometimes.
Your ego is what amazes me.
Frankly, I'm just amazed we actually made it.
Alright, so let's see what Yajime has here.
Hey, wanna grab a picture while we're all here?
Sure, why not?
A picture?
Yeah, it'll be a great addition to the old scrapbook. Ready or not?
Alright, let's save that.
Oh, and here's one for you, Yajime.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
Hey, I found this. Any idea what it is?
Wow. You've got your hands on something really impressive. I think you should be able to make special weapons with that material. It just might help you adventurers out on your journey.
So Gil is not accepted at this trading post. Gather materials and exchange them for goods.
There are just so many fascinating things in this world.
And it looks like in order to get most of these weapons, we're going to need to get a bunch of tombstones, which we've only got one currently in stock, so that's going to be quite the grind to get all that's necessary here.
I wonder what you'll bring me next.
And so with that, it looks like that is basically the end of the content here. Chocobo, want to say anything?
Hey there, Mr. Chocobo. What you doing over here?
I'm amazed the big guy even made it over here.
He's a faithful steed. Bet he'd do anything to protect his partner.
And I'm very grateful. I just wish he'd go a little lighter on me.
Looks like that's it. Alright, so with that... Let's see... Actually, is there anything else? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's head for the gate over here. So the XIV succeeded in summoning the Lady of the Vortex into the world of Eos. With the Arcanist Yajime at their side, Noctis and his friends awakened one of the 24 messengers, an ancient emissary of the skies, and managed to defeat Garuda. Crisis averted, the party and Yajime go their separate ways, with fresh wind in their soils.
Huh?
Alright. And so with that, let's go ahead and save. And with that, we are now going to be switching over to basically, from what I understand, what actually happened to Noctis in that moment where he disappeared. So bear with me for one moment here. And here we go. So we are now inside Final Fantasy XIV. And we're basically going to be going through this bit of content here now. Let me just make sure everything is set up correctly. And there we go. So, our adventure today begins over in Ul'dah. So, let's go ahead and teleport over. And over here we have the quest giver. So, the man in black. Greetings, adventurer. I'm Cliff Jackia, reporter for The Raven, Gridania's leading tabloid. I'm hoping that I can rely on you for your kind assistance. You see, a certain rumor has been making its rounds of late. No few travelers passing through Fanaland report seeing an unusual black vehicle, along with peculiar mechanical soldiers. Do you happen to know anything about them? No? Let me tell you then, that there is growing concern that they might be some unknown type of Garlean weaponry. Why, even the good people of Garland Ironworks have been called upon to investigate. This promises to be a most compelling story, and I intend to be the first reporter to tell it. But in order to do that, I require a contribution of good folk such as yourself. Lest you wonder, the black vehicle was most recently sighted near Black Brush, in central Thanalan. Should you come into any information, I ask that you bring me word without delay. Alright. So, let's make our way over to central Thanalan. And of course, there are tons of regalia around here because this quest has actually been available for several hours now. Let's see where we need to go. Looks like down here to the south. Is this the spot? It looks like it might be. If there is something here... There are so many people I can't even see it. Let me make sure this is actually the right spot. Here it is. Yeah, why won't you move, damn it? And there is Noctis. Hey, do you know if there's a garage nearby? Just my luck to have a breakdown in the middle of nowhere. What is this place anyway? Thanalan. Eorzea. That's on no map I've ever seen. I'm not sure how I got here. I got no idea where I need to go. But I'm going nowhere at this rate. Isn't there anyone around here who can fix cars? If anyone can get you moving, it'll be Sid. Wait, what? Sid is here too? What in the world's going on? Anyway, might as well keep pushing her along. Hey, mind giving me a hand? She's heavier than she looks. What's your name, by the way? Appreciate the help, Prince. My name's Noctis, but you can call me Noct. And now that we're introduced, let's put our backs into it. Talk about deja vu. Unbelievable. Oh, if it isn't Master Prince. And they can't believe what they're seeing. But by the gods, she's magnificent! Such elegance, such refinement. Just wait till you three see her fly. Ah, as you may have heard, we were tasked by the Alliance with investigating the mystery vehicle. Master Sid himself should be close. If you'll excuse me a moment, I will direct him hither. Prince, why am I not surprised that you're already here? So this is the machine. At a glance, it doesn't appear to be of Garlean make. The young fellow there, I take it he's the owner? And Noctis doesn't seem to know anything about Eorzea, you say. Peculiar. Might he have lost his memories like I did? Hey, I'm right here, you know. Now, if you're done talking about me, you're Sid, right? Not quite the Sid I was expecting, but if you can fix the regalia, then it's all good. I will be honest with you, this is technology I'm unfamiliar with. I can't make any promises, but I will try my best. Appreciate it. There's just one little problem. I don't have any money. Never you mind that. To be able to work on a unique machine such as this is its own reward. Seriously? You're a lifesaver. Oh, and Prince, I trust you also heard about the mechanical soldiers? We're tasked with investigating them as well. By all accounts, they appear to be simply men, albeit armored head to toe, and bearing advanced firearms. What betrays them is the unnatural efficiency with which they move. Sounds like MTs to me. MTs? Magic Tech Troopers. Robotic soldiers created by the Niflheim Empire. Come to think of it, the last thing I remember is being at a NIF base. It's kinda hazy. But there was a strange machine, and before I knew it, I was here, in this place you call Eorzea. That's quite an unusual tale. But then again, I'm in the presence of unusual technology. I have no reason to doubt your words. You may have inadvertently activated a teleportation device and been sent to our world. At any rate, you seem to be acquainted with these mechanical soldiers. Perhaps you could investigate in our stead? They were most recently sighted near the Unholy Air, not far to the east of here. If they really are MTs, they might hold some clue on how to return home. Alright, leave them to me. Wait. It wouldn't do to leave our visitor to wander a strange land alone. Could you accompany him, Prince? Rest assured, I'll tend to the regalia in the meantime. Of course. Alright, so let us make our way over to where that is, which is over there. Let's see, we need to head this way. Alright, so it looks like we are waiting for a fate to pop up here. This one is about to end, so it'll probably pop up shortly after that. Oh yeah, and if you've never seen Balmung before, this is Balmung, basically. Yeah, it's a shame we're getting split off into Crystal. I'm actually debating whether I want to stay on Aether or if I want to go to Crystal with the move that's coming up in the next couple of weeks here. We'll see how things look. If the queues aren't that good anymore, if it seems like the level of play has gone down for a lot of players after the shift over, then I may swap over. But at the same time, I actually have the prestige of having a house here on Balmung, which, Balmung being the most populated server, makes it quite the commodity. So it's quite the choice I'll have to make when the time comes. Is that it there? No, not quite. But if we take it out, it should make the next fate pop up quicker. And of course, I'm keeping an eye out over there as well. Alright, that finishes that one off. And here we go. I'm surprised this guy isn't melting a little faster, considering how many people we got here. And down it goes. Let's go ahead and hand in the quest now. MTs, just as I thought. And a Magitech armor to boot. They must have crossed over when I did. I couldn't find any clues on how I might cross back. Gah, what am I supposed to do now? Let's consult Sid. That old geezer? Well, he did seem to know his stuff. You're coming along, right? Let's go check in on the regalia. So how fared you? Were you able to find the mechanical soldiers? You fought them, so the rumors were true. That being the case, I would very much like to examine the technology with my own eyes. I have a favor to ask, Prince. Next time you encounter these soldiers, could you salvage their parts? Master Prince, may I ask that you bring said parts to either myself or my colleagues in the 3 city-states? We will pass them along to the Chief, after he has completed his long list of outstanding tasks. Hey, where's my car? Don't worry, she's in a safe place. A reporter came sniffing about while you were away, so I decided to move her to the dispatch yard, that we might carry out the repairs undisturbed. I'm pleased to say that I was able to identify the problem, and I believe it can be fixed. However, it may take some time to fashion the replacement part. I see. That's good to know. You must be the mystery man! Oh, I'm no fashion correspondent, but I like your look. A simple silhouette with an emphasis on the details. What's the deal with you? Ah, where are my manners? Kifif Jakya, reporter for the Raven, at your service. You are the owner of the mysterious black vehicle, yes? What, you mean the regalia? I beg your pardon? Regalia. Ah, so that's what she's called. A stately name. She's like nothing anyone has ever seen in Eorzea. May I ask where you hail from and how you came to be here? I'm from far away. I was on a journey. We were fighting, then suddenly I was here. I really need to find my way back. There's so much I have to do. A mysterious young man comes from another world, desperately seeking a way home. A promising premise. Now then, may I ask what manner of journey you were on? Well, I was traveling with my friends. We were on our way to meet someone important to me. Someone important to you? Could you please elaborate on the nature of your relationship with this individual? Hold on a second. You're not the only one with questions, you know. I've got loads of my own. Well, sir, the Raven has many eyes and ears, and I would be happy to call upon them all for the answers you seek, if you agree to grant me an exclusive interview. Yeah, sure, whatever. Then it's settled. If you would accompany me to Ul'dah, we may continue our conversation while I put my connections to work. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way back over to Ul'dah. Alright, let's hand in the quest. Noctis was very cooperative, and I have lots of juicy morsels for my feature article. Lest you wonder, he was on his way to meet his beloved fiancée. Will the two sweethearts be reunited? With such a timeless tale of romance, the next edition of The Raven is certain to fly off the stands. Come now, don't look at me so. It's been so long since I last graced the front page, and as promised, I will help Noctis find the answers he seeks. I've already put the word out to my colleagues, and I expect to hear back from them any moment now. Ah, speak of the devil. Yes, Kifith here. What do you have for me? Truly, thank you so much. See, what did I tell you? We have a hopeful lead. We'll need to take a little trip together, the three of us. See to your preparations and let me know when you're ready to depart. Alright. And we've gotten the Lucian Prince's fingerless glove. The fate, like clockwork, will appear at the clutch in Central Thanalan over the course of the seasonal event. Completing this fate will reward players with pieces of unidentified magitech. These items may be exchanged for various goods by speaking with an Ironworks hand. Ironworks hands are posted at Blackbrush and in each of the 3 city-states. Alright, well let's continue on with the quest line for now. Ready to depart? Excellent! Our destination is the Twelveswood. More of those mechanical soldiers have been sighted there. To be sure, my colleague only heard the rumors. I suggest first heading to Gridania and seeking out the witness. Sounds good. Let's get going. Ah, wait. New as you are to Eorzea, you may struggle to find your way around. Permit me to show you to Gridania. Yeah, that would be kind of a little bit of a plot hole there, if he didn't know how to get there in the first place. Alrighty, lead the way. Alright, let us return to Gridania. And let us chat with all the people in town. I'm just switching over to Bard so I can run a bit faster around here. Heard about the mechanical soldiers, have you? Indeed, they have been sighted in the East Shroud. While I do not personally know the details, the Wood Whalers are in a state of heightened vigilance throughout the 12's Alright. And I suspect the rest of them are going to be in Old Gridania. And that is the case. And wouldn't you know it, the Hatching Tide event is going on at the same time. Mechanical soldiers? My apologies, I'm not familiar with the rumors. Well, I am. A fellow I know claims he came upon them near the Hawthorne Hut in the East Shroud. At first he thought they were men, but on closer inspection he says they were more like dolls. You didn't think to share this little tidbit with me, brother? If I were to fall victim to these abominations, I shall consider my death on your head. Alright, and one more person to speak to. Mechanical soldiers, as a matter of fact, one of our sentries at Amaresek's Spire reported encountering them while patrolling the Bramble Patch. At first he took them to be scarecrows, but as he approached them, they suddenly sprang to life and set upon him. We suspect that they are some heretofore unknown Imperial weapon, and we are deliberating a response even as we speak. If your path takes you near that area, you would do well to exercise all caution. Okay, and it looks like we need to speak to the reporter again real quick here. Although this time, let's go ahead and hit the Aethernet. Here we go. So, were you able to learn anything about the mechanical soldiers? A man saw them near the Hawthorne Hut. Technically, both is correct. I see. In that case, if we were to keep watch at the Bramble Patch, we should be able to find them eventually. Well then, what are we waiting for? Wait, just please hurry after Noctis. The 12's can be a veritable maze even for the locals, and it wouldn't do if he were to lose his way. Alright, so to the East Shroud we go. looks like we are headed to the north. Alright, he's gotta be around here somewhere. Ah, over there. Duty calls. Commence battle for in the dark of night. Let's do it. This is the area, is it? No luck so far. Guess we play the waiting game. You hear that? Come on, let's check it out. What the? That's a daemon! That thing's dangerous. We can't leave it running around. You're up for it too, eh? Come on then, let's do it. I'll take him. You just do your DPS thing. Stack for this. And let's separate. That's a soap tower. I better... Okay, that didn't seem to do. Okay, well, I'll have to keep an eye out for that then, if he's gonna start using soap towers. just about have him down. And that does it. Duty complete. Alright, let's check in with Noctis here. First Magitech troopers, now a Daemon. What the hell's going on? All that fighting made me hungry. Yeah, you mention it, I'm pretty hungry too. Right, let's set up camp. You sure you don't want some meat in that? I got some in my inventory. So what's your story? Why do you go around doing what you do? Supporting those dear to me. Supporting, huh? Come to think of it, you do give off Ignis vibes. Specs is always hovering around, ready to pick up after us. We were traveling together, me and him and a couple of others. Hearing your story, I couldn't help but be reminded of them. My purpose? That's a tough one. I guess you could say it's keeping a promise. But I can't do that while I'm here. I have to get back to my own world. Somehow. Alright, let us go ahead and talk to the reporter again. So how did you fare? Were you able to find your answers? Nope, we only found more questions. Like how the hell a Daemon ended up here as well. A Daemon? It's a kind of monster. From your world, I assume. And it somehow came to be here in Eorzea. I'm no naturalist, but I imagine it being similar to a void scent. And if even a monster such as that could find its way to our world, then surely you can find your way back too. Yeah, I hope so. I'll keep working with my colleagues to find new leads, so just sit tight for now. Actually, I'd rather go for a walk. Check out the area a little. That's cool, yeah? Well, it should be safe enough to keep if you keep close to the city. Great, see you later. Ah, wait just a... There he goes again. Though I do not think that Noctis would disappear on us, I would feel much better knowing you were with him. Will you go and keep him company? I promise to have new information to share before long. So see that you both return soon, alright? Alright, let's find out where he went. Alright, so he is down in the south area. Oh hey, what's up? Well, you can tell Kipith, she doesn't need to worry. I can take care of myself, and I'm definitely not about to run off somewhere. I was just checking out the clothing at this stall here, and I was browsing, and as I was browsing, the shopkeeper offered me some stuff for free. Your friend has a fine physique and exceptional fashion sense. Having an attractive young man such as him model our garments is the best form of advertisement. Thanks, lady. Anyway, I want to explore some more. You're cool to hang out for a bit, yeah? Alright. And so with that... Looks like that got placed in the armory, actually. Lucian Prince's bottoms. Alright. After all that, I still don't have any idea how I'm supposed to get home. For now, it looks like there's nothing I can do except wait for Kipith to dig up clues. So, I was thinking, I've come all this way to this beautiful place, I might as well try to see what I can of it. So, I've got something to tell my friends. It may not look like it, but I'm kinda crazy about fishing. I go whenever I have time. And I've got time now, so I'm gonna hit up a place nearby. You should come too. Alright, it looks like he is in the Central Shroud. Let's go ahead and teleport over there. Honestly, I would have recommended Lenosha. But then again, he wouldn't know how to get over there, so... The nice thing of doing, when you're doing an event like this is, you just have to look for the crowd to figure out where you need to go next. What took you so long? I've already reeled in a dozen. To be honest with you, I'm worried. I keep thinking, what if I never found my way back? And it gets me down. But being here in this tranquil forest and casting the line, it calms me, helps me focus. I have to get back. People are counting on me. And I'm counting on you. Oh hey, let's take a photo together. That massive water wheel over there would make for a great backdrop. Take a photo of what? Huh. Guess you don't have cameras here. So, a photo is... Actually, let me just show you. You ready? Here we go. Nice! I can practically hear Prompto say, "Love the lighting." Can't wait to show this to the fellows when I get back. You're right, we should be getting back ourselves. Come on, let's go. Alright, let us head back into New Gridania. And let's hit up the Aethernet. Prince Noctis, thank the gods you're back. What's the matter? I've just learned from a colleague that the mechanical soldiers have also appeared in XIV territory. That in itself wouldn't be a cause for concern, but the beastmen responded with alarm to the trespassers and have summoned forth Garuda. The bird lady? Pretty sure we already took care of her. Back in my world, anyway. What? You mean to say you are a Primal Slayer like Prince? Primal? Is that like an astral or a messenger? Well, whatever it is, we'll take care of it one way or another. So, where's Garuda supposed to have appeared exactly? At the Howling Eye, her domain to the north. But it's nigh impossible to venture near, for Garuda shrouds her sanctuary with violent winds. If you are determined to face her, however, I will contact the Ironworks and request the loan of an airship. Let's do it. Very well then. While you see to your preparations, I will secure your transportation. When you are ready, come and meet me in front of the Carline Canopy. You've proven yourself a friend. If we're going to face Garuda together, I'll lend you the power of kings. It's a special power that I have, but I can share it with others. With it, you can quickly warp around, like you've seen me do. Might take some getting used to, but I'm sure you've got what it takes. Garuda's causing trouble because of the MTs, and I feel responsible for bringing them there. Bringing them here. Let's go make things right. Alright, so we need to make our way over to the Carline Canopy. Hey, Joey Boo. Joy B. Glad you could make it. Spell's not ready. Alright. Let's just go ahead and do this. And let's warp our way back over. After all, why waste an Aetheryte ticket? Alright, so this is probably going to send us into the battle here. The airship is ready to bear you and Noctis into battle. Are your preparations in order? And indeed, duty calls. Commence battle for Messenger of the Winds. Let's proceed. Without further ado then, Run! Run for your lives! Like our goddess it is, yet our goddess it is not. It ain't something else that thing is. Flee this place we must. Clamorous creatures, why have they summoned me? And what strange land is this? Ah, the chosen king, Noctis. So that is the way of it. Yours was the presence that drew me hither. Very well, take up your weapon, King of Lucius, and face me. We shall see if you are worthy of my power. Alright, here we go. And to answer your question, Joey B, I upload at a rate of about 9,000 kilobit per second. That's about double what you can do on Twitch, from what I understand. Alright, so use the duty action Warp Strike to attack Garuda from a distance and move swiftly away, swiftly around the battlefield. So, let's do it! Oh, nice. That's a good feel to it. Unfortunately, I can't set Noctis as a focus here. Let's do it. We need to stack for this. stack for this. Can't move. Oh boy. There we go. And that did it. Garuda is done for. You pack a serious punch, Prince. I'm impressed. The crystal has chosen well indeed. I acknowledge your strength, Noctis. Yours and your companions both. Man, what is it with gods and trials? Do you always have to be so skeptical? So it is decreed. At the world's peril do we grant our power unto the untested. Apologies for the delay. She's unlike anything I've seen before, so it took me a while to get acquainted, but the regalia is as good as new. Seriously? I owe you big time. Noctis, there is much you have left undone on Eos. Your presence here is an anchor, allowing me to link the two worlds. For you, I shall open the way. Harry not, for the gate cannot remain for long. Got it. Thanks. Divinities. One minute they're trying to kill you, the next they're helping you. I'll never understand them. Thanks for the company, Prince. It was nice going around with you. I had fun. Let's do it again sometime. Yeah, definitely. We gotta hang out again. You know, once we meet up with Gratia, and he opens the way to the different shards, might be able to meet back up with Noctis again. We'll see. Well, I better get moving. I've got a promise to keep after all. Take care now. Hey, Lunafreya. Now, I'm curious if that was the echo there. So, congrats, Joey B, on getting that O11 Savage clear. And that may just be how his model got imported here. Artemis. Anyway, let's hand in the quest. Before Noctis went into the portal, I could have sworn I saw a woman amidst the light, an ethereal beauty dressed in all white. I saw her too. It seemed to me that she was waiting for Noctis, guiding him. I can only assume that they share a deep bond. Oh, then perhaps that was his fiancée. Perhaps so, and perhaps not. The sole person who could have enlightened us has vanished into the light. Well, whoever or wherever Noctis's fiancé may be, I do hope they are reunited. Right. While events are still fresh in my mind, I shall return to my office and put pen to parchment. Master Cid, many thanks for your cooperation. But the most thanks of all I reserve for you, my dear adventurer. In no small part due to your help, Noctis managed to find his way home, and my article can reach a climactic conclusion. See that you do not miss it. A strangely charismatic young man was Noctis. In the end, we never learned the circumstances of his coming here. But if he has things he must do back home, as that Garuda-like being said, perhaps this was a trial that he had to overcome along his journey. At any rate, old friend, I believe our work here is done. Wherever the long road may lead him, may Noctis ever ride in the light of the crystal. Alright, and we've got the Lucian Prince's jacket and the Lucian Prince's boots. You can now exchange MGP for special items by speaking with the Ironworks vendor at the Gold Saucer, available for a limited time only. Brother from another mother crystal. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way over to the Gold Saucer. Uzi, what can I say? I'm a hardcore gamer. I've been this way throughout my life. where is this, I have to guess they're probably going to be at the main counter over here. Here we go. So, Regalia Type G title? Oof, that's a steep price, but I can pay it. And this gives us a new hairstyle. And a triple triad card. Alright. And this is the first of the multi-seat mounts I've gotten, so you have obtained a mount that accommodates additional passengers. After forming a party, the Ride Pillion option will be available when party members select you. Saddle up and roll out with your friends. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way over to, I'd say, Girabania. And with that, let's go ahead and put that mount on the hotbar here. And let's take flight. I was kind of curious how this thing was going to work, considering when you don't get a good landing in Final Fantasy XV, you basically crash. It seems like that's not an issue here. Alright. And so with that, that concludes the Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XV crossover event. And with that, unless I happen to start one other quest line, which I'm not sure if there's going to be time for it or not, the next time you see me may be when it comes time for Shadowbringers to launch. And I do plan to be available for that for early access. So, if you've enjoyed today's content, please do make sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified whenever I do go live or whenever I put out a new video. In addition to that, I also have a Discord. Link to that is in the description below. Thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.